Michelle de Montaigne once said this: "My life has been filled with terrible misfortune, most of which has never happened." My life has been filled with terrible misfortune, most of which has never happened. Let me ask you, does that sound like you? Does it sound like me? I think it does. In fact, I think it sounds like a lot like all of us. No doubt we're living in anxious times. All anyone needs to do is scroll through social media or turn on the news or even read a paper if that's your game. And it amps you up. There's a problem though. One recently done survey says that 85% of the things that you and I worry about will never happen. So you think about how much mental energy and time we spend ruminating about something that's never going to happen, or, well, it's not going to turn out as bad as we first thought. But anxiety is still a huge problem for all of us. Another recent report that I saw said this, that anxiety has been linked to shrinking brain mass, lowering your IQ, being prone to heart disease, cancer, premature aging, causing marital issues, family dysfunction, clinical depression, and making you more likely to develop dementia and Alzheimer's. But other than that, anxiety is not that big of a deal. Seriously, it's huge. You think about things that are going on in your mind. Maybe you're anxious about your relationships, your finances, or a potential diagnosis. You're going to be anxious about work, about losing your job, and what's going on with your kids. Maybe you even have an aging parent, or you're taking care of someone who has a terminal disease. You might even be more anxious after watching this when I've mentioned all of these things. So the question is what to do. Well, that's what we'll be looking at this Sunday, July 7th, right here at Community Bible Church in Dania Beach. The title of my message is Sound Advice for Anxious Times. We have two in-person services at 9:45 a.m. and 11 o'clock a.m. Just a reminder, we're located 1 mile west of I-95, 1 mile east of 441 at the corner of Griffin Road and Southwest 30th Avenue. By the way, if you can't join us in person, then you can tune into our live stream at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, or you can watch it later anytime after that 11 a.m. service on demand. But if you're dealing with worry and you feel like anxiety is holding you back and it's taken over your life, make sure you join us one way or another this Sunday. We'll see you then.